Bob Bennett, Farsight Management. We specialize in indoor air quality issues. I just completed a assessment on a home. They called me because in a bedroom, the outside corner had a lot of mold on it, and it's down low near the below your kneecap and to the floor. So I want to talk about the construction science of why this happened and how to prevent it. The outside corners of a home are the coldest places in the home because there's an assemblage of 2x4s in the corners so that this drywall has something to nail to, and this drywall has something to nail to. So the corner is constructed of many 2x4s. So the transmission of cold through the wood is easier than the adjacent space, which is filled with insulation. So I went over there, lots and lots of mold. And so I said, you can remove this. It really doesn't penetrate. It's being caused by condensation. Warm air hitting a cold surface, hitting dew point, allowing condensation to occur, and then you have sporation. So you can just remove it with soap and water. We use Dawn dishwashing liquid. You don't have to buy anything called, Mold Be Gone or some crap like that. So anyway, after you remove it, it will come back unless you do something. And the only way you can do is address the issue of condensation. So this room was occupied by a young man, and he put a bunch of boxes in that corner, and that's an absolute no-no. So I always tell people, first of all, you need the warm air to stay in contact with the wall so that the wall stays above dew point. When you allow microclimates and you allow cold air to hit that outside wall, you're going to hit dew point a lot faster. All right, so so I went into the basement and I went through and I looked at the foundation walls to make sure they were painted, because you're trying to lower humidity. You can only do two things: lower the humidity in the home, or to raise the temperature by 2 degrees. And the house was already pretty warm, so that wasn't necessary. So I was really focused on lowering humidity. So I went in the basement. It looked great. I mean, the foundation walls, the floor was all painted. It was a good job painting. I didn't see any mold on the overhead floor joists. The basement was really good. So, the basement is where water comes in to the home. So what was the only other thing you could look at for controlling humidity? And I looked in the attic, and the attic was not ventilated correctly. If you don't ventilate the attic correctly, then you get humidity building in your attic, and then the humidity that's in the home cannot escape. So your basement will look good, but your first floor will be really, really humid and like a sauna. So I told the client to improve the ventilation in their soffits and improve the exhaust. They have these static air vents, and they had about half of what they needed. So after they do that, then the humidity in the house will drop, and they won't have any further problems with condensation on the house. Okay, Bob Bennett, Farsight Management. It's better to use Farsight than hindsight. Take care.